Hey guys, hope you are doing great. So I have been using Android 13 version of PixelPlusUi in my Redmi Note 10 Pro for like 2 weeks and I thought I'll share my experience with you. Now some of you had commented about trying PixelOS and I did try the initial Android 13 build of that ROM in my Redmi Note 10 Pro for like a week or so. But there were a couple of missing features in that ROM, so I thought I should wait for some more time and then try to post a video because I did not want to rush things. Now I have seen that a new version of PixelOS is already available out there, so I will try to post a video as soon as possible. Now coming back to PixelPlusUi, I will divide this video into two different sections. First we will see how to flash this ROM and then we will see how this ROM is performing in a Redmi Note 10 Pro. The installation part is very straightforward and I think ADB sideload is definitely a better way to flash any custom ROM, and that's how I flashed PixelPlusUi in my Redmi Note 10 Pro. You just need the latest version of TWRP recovery, then you can take your phone to recovery mode by pressing and holding the volume up and the power button for a couple of seconds. And I always perform a clean flash, so format the data before you flash PixelPlusUi. Then you can go to advanced options, start ADB sideload by wiping cache and the Dalvik. In the meantime, open platform tools in your PC, type cmd in the address bar and press enter, and that's going to open the command prompt window. Type the command adb space sideload and drag the PixelPlusUi ROM file and press enter. This is going to take approximately 10 to 15 minutes, and when the ROM is loaded you can directly reboot to system or you can just format the data once again and then reboot to system. And that's how you flash PixelPlusUi in Redmi Note 10 Pro. Now let's see how this ROM is performing in Redmi Note 10 Pro. Let me quickly show you the Android version of this ROM, and as you can see this is running on Android 13 and it is PixelPlusUi version 5.1, so everything is perfect here. You also get an option of smooth display where the refresh rate will fluctuate automatically between 60 and 120Hz depending on the content you are watching. However, this ROM misses the feature of force 120Hz, but I guess that's not a big deal. This ROM feels very smooth overall and all the Android 13 features like improved notifications or other theming options are working absolutely fine. Now there are a couple of things that you need to keep in mind if you are planning to flash this ROM in your Redmi Note 10 Pro. Number one is that there is no camera application included with this version, so you have to use Google Camera to get the best overall experience. I will leave the links to some of the most compatible camera applications for Redmi Note 10 Pro in the video description, so you can go ahead and check them out. Number two is the screen flickering. I did face some screen flickering issue with this ROM and it was sometimes noticeable while typing. You might not even notice it, so it's not a big deal I guess. If you are thinking about watching HD content, this ROM supports wideband L1, so playing HD content should not be an issue here. And all the banking applications should work fine as well because safety net is passed by default. Other security features like fingerprint sensor and the face unlock are present as well and they are working fine, and I did not face any issue with all that. Well, some of us have concerns about using banking applications with custom ROMs. First of all, these developers put a lot of hard work behind all this, and secondly the code is publicly available. So anything fishy will definitely get picked up by the security teams. Another important thing is that the developers, they just stick to the ethics and they just refrain from any such activities. So any chance of getting your money stolen is very less here. Now when it comes to security, it also depends on you, so it is very important to check all the files that you are planning to flash in your phone. Some simple checks include downloading files from the official websites or the official groups only, and trusting the developer is one of the most important things here. If you still have any concerns or there's a lot of money in your account or you are just completely dependent on UPI applications, then I think it is better not to unlock the bootloader or not to flash any custom ROM, right? So that was pretty much everything about the security. Now let's take a look at some other features that you get with PixelPlusUi. In the device settings, you get a separate section known as Pixelizer, which gives you some extra customization options like different themes or the status bar or quick settings customization. But I think this Pixelizer section is still under development and you should be able to see some extra features in the upcoming updates. Battery backup is pretty decent with PixelPlusUi and I was getting a screen on time of 5 to 6 hours. And this ROM also supports fast charging, so that's perfect here. This ROM also comes with 1+ Dolby Atmos and you get different sound modes like dynamic, movie, music, or you can also customize your own sound profile. Calling features like VoLTE or Wi-Fi calling are present as well and they are working fine. I guess that was pretty much everything about PixelPlusUi and how this ROM is performing in Redmi Note 10 Pro. Regarding PixelOS, I will try to post a video as soon as possible. Till then, stay safe and take care.